Welcome to Techstination. Joining us is Nick Dubak, COO at Dubak Electrical Group. Thank you for joining us, Nick.
Thank you for having me, Fred.
Well, before we start talking about the product you're bringing to market here, tell me a little bit of background about Dubak Electrical Group.
Of course. So Dubak Electrical Group is a 32-year plus integrator, automator, and installer of electrical and technology wiring systems. And we are a Chicago-based organization, suburban Chicago to be specific. We are a national provider of these services and integrated technologies in about a 30-state region in the United States.
And you've announced something called the DuThermX Integrated Body Temperature Measurement System for industrial and commercial applications. Tell us what this is. Is this the kind of thermal camera that we've been hearing about for some time, or how is this different?
So our thermal technology is one that not only has a thermal component, but has an AI component to it. What's really unique about our system in the fully integrated sense is we deliver a complete turnkey system with alarming features and devices which don't exist within conventional systems. Conventional systems are conventional thermal cameras. They place a color thermal image element over your face. You can't really tell clearly who that person is. Ours has a clear picture of who the person is, identifiable. We also have a constant flow type application where it allows free-flowing movement of personnel through or visitors through any entrance in any lobby, vestibule, foyer, guest visitor entrance. So we're a little bit unique. You don't have to stop. There's not the pressure of stopping to get measured with a temperature thermal gun or somebody manning a camera all day on a tripod looking at thermal images. And our system is constantly calibrated. We have a constant calibration source or black body on the other end or opposite of our camera so that we can, with a level of high certainty and degree, say we're within 0.54 degrees accurate always, because our constant calibrator is always in the field of view of our thermal camera. So we're a unique product, and our integration is unique. The notification appliances that go with the integrated product are unique in the sense that we offer audible visual warning signals. We offer email preservation of record with the actual time and temperature and the photo clip of who it was that might have been over temperature. SMS text is also a new feature that we've been able to introduce within our system. Again, very similar to the email, a photo of the temperature at the time of entry, preservation of time and temperature to our network video recorder. So we have a lot of alarming features, if you will, or monitoring features available to our system that are part of our base installation, if you will. And furthermore, it's on the monitor. So if you had somebody at a visitor's desk that was monitoring, they could actually see the red box or the green box around someone's head with their actual temperature. So if you were 100.1 Fahrenheit or greater, it would alarm the system. That's the parameter which we default to. It would alarm the system, and somebody would be notified.
Well, describe what this is like for both the employer and the employee or visitor kind of experience. Tell us how this works. This is just a camera that would be mounted at an entrance.
So yeah, we have a few different types of applications. The most common is a entry point installed camera, much like a security device, and it would be mounted at a fixed height. It has the opposite source, the constant calibrator, in the reference point within about a 12-foot range. It can be as little as 8 feet if need be. And so as long as we have that range, we can get the installation put in, and it would be seamless. Nobody really know it's there. You walk through, it's constant flow, and we can scan 16 to 40 people at a time. Our NVRs and our cameras have 30 millisecond response time. So we're grabbing images quickly and processing them quickly, and not disrupting the flow of people.
And the goal, I've seen the video that you have out there, is to get companies reopening, people back to work.
That is our goal. Our goal is to help the American engine restart. Our goal is to help manufacturing and workplaces and office buildings get back to work. The municipalities, government buildings get back to work, and help us restore order at the front door. Right now, we see manufacturers specifically, and in some office and medical complexes, measuring the temperature of their employees and visitors in a parking lot under a tent with a temperature gun. There's people with clipboards and guns, and it's personnel heavy. It's putting people at risk. This is a non-contact, non-invasive technology here that helps us restore order, and it helps us also establish comfort. And in this changing world, this is kind of the new norm, we believe, and we believe that it will offer certainty of health. It'll help restore comfort in the workplace. The American workers and visitors in buildings need to know that they're protected at their places of work, at their places of visitation, congregation. Health and safety needs to be paramount, and identifying with this technology will be a great foundational safeguard in a given facility. So, the measurement of temperature was noted as a key metric in understanding and helping control the spread of this pandemic, and it will be a future security measure and health and safety preventative measure for monitoring. So we believe that there's fantastic benefits to having this type of a product, specifically our product, with the technologies we employ in given buildings.
So your thoughts are this is going to be the new norm. How do you address those who have concerns? I'm sure you've seen the stories as well, civil liberties, et cetera, or those who say that a higher temperature doesn't necessarily mean somebody is ill, that kind of thing.
So, we leave that up. We're not any sort of legal experts, but I will say this: it's a security device. Ours is not an FDA device, and it does meet the guidance of the recently offered FDA guidance on non-510K devices. So we do have the constant calibration source. The FDA has encouraged the use of temperature measurements and monitoring within the workplace. So there is a guideline or guidance paper on this. We're here to offer a solution to a vast business problem and a vast societal problem. And quite honestly, I feel like there'll be a level of greater comfort and security within all buildings and spaces throughout the nation. We don't believe that anyone's out there to violate anybody's rights. We do believe that protecting our country from a terrible threat like this silent illness is really important, and I think we should look at the technology that's available to us so that we can offer that level of certainty and safeguarding to people across the nation.
And beyond the workplace as well, I assume things like supermarkets
Absolutely.
or shopping centers or movie theaters. Those kinds of venues, right?
We have, in fact, even outdoor type venues have shared with us their great interest. We've seen interest in the aviation airport space. We've seen interest in that, theater space, supermarket space, distribution center space. Hospitals have even called us, which is really unique because generally speaking, people come to hospitals with fevers. They want to know. They want to see if they can use this data to say, hey, there's a trend, there's a bad sign, something's coming. So there is available data analysis here that you can pull from the system with the AI available.
What should potential employers and potential customers of yours know about pricing? How expensive is this technology?
So the technology ranges depending on the solution. You know, if you're doing mass crowd scanning, you know, that can get rather sizable of an investment. A typical system is in that $25,000 to $35,000 range.
For more information, where should people go to learn about what you're doing?
So for more information, people should go to DuThermX.com. It's DuThermX.com. And we have customer care there. We have 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time customer care to take your call. We also have web inquiry, and we're very responsive.
Again, it's DuThermX, DuThermX. Nick Dubak, thank you for taking the time with us.
Thank you.
Now this. How many companies out there have continued to innovate when it comes to building a better radio? I'm Fred Fishkin, host of Techstination, and I'm here to tell you about the new CC Skywave SSB radio from the wonderful people at C-Crane. Bob and his crew really love radio, and it shows in this new compact model that is packed with features. Beyond great AM and FM reception and sound, you can tune into shortwave signals from around the world. Listen to ham radio operators, aviation, and more. It's the radio you'll turn to every day and in emergencies. It will run for nearly 3 days on just 2 AA batteries. Pair the sleep timer with the new Soft Speaker 3, and you've got the perfect radio for your nightstand. Of course, it can wake you up too. Click on C-Crane at Techstination.com and put in the code Techstination for a free flashlight with your order. They love radio, and you'll love C-Crane.